Guys, I hate to say it, but YouTube gave me a warning strike for what you're about to see in these next 3 minutes. I'm just going to roll the footage and explain what happened, but apparently this week's episode was a little too real for YouTube. So here's what happened. This time, I got an invite to a Florida State party to see what Florida really thinks of COVID. Well, as soon as they opened their mouths, YouTube didn't like that. We immediately got a warning strike for spreading medical misinformation. So we appealed the strike that YouTube gave us. We told them we didn't think we were spreading medical misinformation. I was just interviewing people who had these opinions about COVID. Even though they might not be the right opinions or the smartest opinions or the opinions that the people at YouTube agree with, they are opinions that people in this country have, and I don't think that it really helps to censor them. And YouTube denied the appeal almost immediately, proving once again that YouTube cares far more about censoring its creators than it does about having an open and honest discourse. So as you can tell, I'm talking to nothing but medical professionals. Like, honestly, the vaccine is not lit. I mean, come on, look at these beautiful people just sharing antibodies. I will say, if you look at this footage, you think it was taken in 2019. I mean, clearly none of these people know that there's a pandemic going on. This guy's my doctor. Subscribe so you can see the videos YouTube allows us to post. If these guys tried to share medical information, imagine what it would sound like. Y'all, dude, like, honestly, like, I take my vitamins every night. Look, I take, like, vitamin D, vitamin C, White Claw. Oh, check this out. This guy literally ripped my mask off my face. He's like, we don't do masks at FSU. Everybody at this school is named Kyle. I will say multiple people said they had COVID, which I don't know if they were lying, but pretty scary. Guys, wait, hold on, though. This chick right here was simply absurd. She literally told me, and this is a direct quote, and hey, YouTube, I'm about to say something here that I don't condone. Just letting you know. She literally said, quote, if you're gay, you can't get COVID. She straight up said, if you're gay, it doesn't count. Absurd. This kid on the right just ate a Jolly Rancher. Oh, look, it's Keanu Reeves. So, of course, the next morning when all these kids sobered up, about half of them messaged me and asked not to be put in the episode, which I'm fine with. But there was one kid who kept messaging. I never responded, but I didn't put him in the episode. And then finally, his buddy hits me up. Check this out. Sends me this message that he's got a lawyer on the other line. He specializes in this type of law. It's like, dude, what law? YouTube videos? He kept going, my boy in the Phoenix Suns jersey, don't put him in the episode. It's like, dude, I've talked to the naked cowgirl twice. I don't need your bro in the Phoenix Suns jersey. Relax, Chad. Dude, this girl was insane. You know what? I'm just going to let you hear it.
Born and raised a goddamn Republican, I voted for Donald J. Trump. I love him. Donald J. Trump is my asshole. I love him.
Right there, she said something dumb about COVID, and we're back. I mean, medical misinformation. Who was going to watch this episode and take medical advice from this guy? Everybody there kept saying that Tallahassee's the best place in the world. Imagine going to, like, Paris and being like, actually, this is fine, but it's not as good as the Florida Panhandle. I mean, let's be honest. Were any of you coming to excuse me what for medical advice? I'm the person who's supposed to be responsible giving out medical advice. I'm wearing a pink Hawaiian shirt interviewing people in front of an Arkansas Walmart. By the way, the video was online on our channel, unlisted, so only we could see the link, and it was only up for 20 minutes before YouTube's algorithm pulled it down. And apparently, if I were to tell you that you could go to the Excuse Me What Patreon to watch this full, uncut, uncensored episode, that would be against YouTube's rules. So obviously, I'm not going to do that. This one's for you, YouTube.
Mask required, though. That's all I got to say. Mask required, mask required.